Hello everybody, this is Age of StarCraft once again bringing a video commentary from my YouTube channel, and today I have another special treat for you guys, and oh man. Okay, I know my last video said I would check the names, and I did check the names for this replay, and I'm almost 100% sure that this is FruitSeller over here, and the other name that I saw was, I'm not kidding, it was Koei. Koei, but it wasn't like Koei, it was some weird characters that looked like Koei. So, kind of running a little bit of trouble here because when I download the replays, I can actually see the names of the players, and when you actually download the file, the names don't show up properly. So sometimes they're just funky characters, and sometimes when you go in game, they're in Korean. So I don't even think that's Korean. This might be like simplified Chinese or something like that. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I apologize. I'm just gonna call this guy Koei. I don't know if he is or not. I'll try to update it on the. I'll try to find out exactly which replay I'm looking at, and then what was I gonna say? Yeah, update that on the YouTube page, on the channel page. So I apologize if this is not Koei, but I'm gonna start calling you Koei. And FruitSeller here, I'm pretty sure this is FruitSeller. I might be mixing them up. It might be that this is Koei somehow, and FruitSeller is this two-character word, or whatever you want to call it, over here. But looks like a very early SCV scout and an early gas and a barracks going down here. Huh, this almost, I wasn't really looking at the times, but it almost seemed like 10 barracks, 10 refinery, or whichever order it came down in, and a gateway going down here, and an early SCV gun. Is there going to be a bunker rush? This is a possibility, although the SCV is not really doing anything with the minerals right now. Kinda looks like Koei over here just piling on the minerals, making SCVs, and what is he going to go ahead and put down? I'm expecting a marine. What? Okay, I'm so confused. What is FruitSeller going on here? He's just scouting around, going for regular timing, cybernetic score into double gas, I would imagine anytime soon. Whereas Koei here going for double, what? Double barracks? That seemed kind of weird that he would get those two bags so early, or at least the first one so early, and going for a reactor, oh boy. And still mining gas, so kind of confused. Well, maybe it's like a Marine Marauder timing push. I'm not really sure. And this Marine's gonna let this probe in here by FruitSeller, and FruitSeller's gonna be like, maybe he knows what's going on, because I certainly don't know. Maybe he's a high-level player, so he probably has at least an inkling of what might be coming out. If I saw this, I would imagine some sort of Marine Marauder push, and would be kind of scared of it, because seems like a pretty strong combination. Looks like FruitSeller just barely getting his first stock here. Not even getting rid of this SCV over here. And gonna retreat his probe back down, call him back to his base, say, you've done your job, you've shown me something that I'm not really sure what is going on yet. And there you go, the tech lab's coming down. And what are we gonna see? I'm really curious if we're gonna see Stimpack, Guardian Shield. What is the name of this? I forget the shield upgrade. Combat Shields. There you go, Guardian Shield. Combat Shields or Concussive Shells, which looks like it's Concussive Shells. Of course, a little OP Marauder boost, or whatever you want to call it. And do we have Gateway technology? Yes, we do. Twilight Council going down here. Wow. This is kind of a risky position. I would be a little bit preoccupied of putting my buildings this far back, because if a Banshee comes out here, then you can just kiss these buildings goodbye. There's just no way you're going to save it unless you have air yourself. And looks like FruitSeller's not going to have any air. I mean, he's going for a gateway build, so gotta be careful with that. Just one thing to keep in mind. Looks like an SCV is going to go down here. I have to see a bunker. I won't be happy unless I see a bunker, because that means that I'm not completely nubbish, and then I do know something that's going on. I mean, I'm not completely clueless. And these two Marines here are going to get cut off by the Stalker, although more Marines coming in, and it's going to be fairly disastrous for FruitSeller if he's not able to recover the Stalker. It's one of the two units that he has on the map right now. It looks like that SCV almost being sniped by the Zealot. Probe going down here at the entrance, and oh my goodness, there you go. Finally the bunker goes down. I've been calling all game long, and it's never been going down. And what is going to happen here? FruitSeller forced to use probes because he does not have enough units over here, although Gateway technology just finished, and looks like a Dark Shrine is going down as well. And oh my goodness, this is going to be so disastrous for Koei over here if he's not able to get any detection or anything like that. I wonder if he, oh man, that Dark Shrine is so far out there. It's probably that building over there. It's morphing in right now. I'm not really want to take away from the action just to take a look at it, but it looks like a lot of action going down here. I can't even get the right angle for this for the action. the SCV was taken down, so this bunker probably going to be forced to be cancelled. Although if Koei is able to push in here real quickly, it's not going to matter. Oh my goodness, I think FruitSeller is just trying to wait for the Dark Train to finish, and it just does finish. And now the cooldown for Dark Templars. Did I hear the Dark Templars right now? No, that is the Zealots getting a pounding, but the Dark Templars just came out and they're going to start assassinating all these units. Oh my goodness, look how much damage they do, and they're so fast, and they attack really slowly, but the problem is that they're so fast. Their speed is they can catch up with almost any ground unit except maybe the Stalker or something. That's something really, really fast. And look at that, 2 hits, 1 Marauder dead. Although I'm pretty sure it's more than 2 hits, probably 3 hits. And these Marines are gonna there's no way they're gonna make it back. I just don't see how they possibly could. And whoops, sorry, clicked on the wrong unit over there. And wow, these Dark Templar are going to start making a lot of trouble for Koei over here if he doesn't put in detection. It looks like he's putting one turret down, and FruitSeller doing the smart thing, kind of leaving 1 Dark Templar down and then moving 1 back, but it looks like he lost both of them. So another oh wow, 2 more Dark Templar coming up here. They're going to start taking out these rocks, and I mean, if a turret goes down over here, this is not going to be very smart. But then the Templar Koei over here is in a really tough position, because how is he possibly going to protect this over here and then this over here when there are Dark Templar all over the place? Because these units still do a lot of damage. Even when you detect them, if you only have like 3 or 4 Marines, you're still going to lose all your Marines. So you got to make sure you've got good fortifications as a Templar if you're going to be dealing with this threat effectively. And these rocks, look how quickly they've gone down. Looks like 1 Dark Templar here patrolling just to make sure that no units are sneaking out. FruitSeller are going to go for a fast expansion after those Dark Templar, because he knows that his opponent has been contained and his opponent won't be pulling out. And Koei here is got to be very, very upset, because he just saw this rocks that are gone now, and this Dark Templar is going to start running over here. But a couple of units already placed over here for the defensive, and a couple more in the ramp, and looks like this Dark Templar is going to be denied. But there's a turret. There you go. So wow, even you forced to use a scan. So every scan that's forced is as a one what do you call it? A mule not being summoned. So another Dark Templar going to go ahead and take advantage of this backdoor being busted right now, and gonna go and start running in here. And look, I would really recommend just start harassing these tech labs and the reactor and the gas. And there you go, the SCV goes down, 1 shot, dead. And this factory is going to start oh man, it's trying to do the sneaky Hellion sneak or whatever you do, but look at this, the pylon placement is going to completely deny that. And what else do we have here for FruitSeller's base? Although the Dark Templar, probably should have focused on the Dark Templar, sorry about that. But I just didn't see too much going on there, and I want to take a look here at the other side of the map. Looks like FruitSeller, excuse me, no longer making any Dark Templar, because he's really forced. Is there one more here? Yeah, there's one more over there. And it looks like, this is the thing, he forced a lot of scans, and he forced the engineering bay. Well, the engineering bay probably could be a good idea because of the infantry army bay. He did force the turrets as well, so that all of those little things start adding up. Not to mention that he put a lot of pressure on his opponent. He's possibly going to lose this factory. I don't see how this factory could get away out from here. And a lot of zealots coming down here. So one good thing for Koei right now is that he knows what the composition of his opponent is, and he knows that this expansion is up. But this is so much farther ahead than the turn player right now. And another Dark